It's an honor to have you back with me for day 49, the last day of our 7 week spiritual journey. It was a great journey together, and I'm delighted that um, you have been with me throughout this 7 week. For our day 49, you will have to give an account of your stewardship before God. In Ecclesiastes chapter 12 verse 14 reads, "For God shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil." So God will bring everything into account in the judgment day. And stewardship in a nutshell is our life. Stewardship is life. If you know stewardship, that is a lifestyle in itself. So Matthew chapter 25 verse 19 reads, "After a long time the master of those servants returned and settled accounts with them." So it is a parable of those talents. The master gave talents to 3 people, and when he came back he settled accounts with them. So God will still bring every work into judgment, whether it is good or whether it is evil. Regardless of whatever status it is, God will still bring it into judgment. Because in Revelation 22 verse 12, Jesus said, "Behold, I am coming quickly, and my reward is with me to give every man according as his work shall be." So whatever that we do, God has a reward for you and for me. And in Corinthians, we are to be found faithful stewards when God comes to settle accounts and lay down judgments. In Revelation chapter 14 verse 7 reads, "Then I saw another angel flying in the mid-air, and he had the everlasting gospel to proclaim to those who live on the earth, to every nation, tribe, language, and people. He said in a loud voice, 'Fear God and give glory to him, because the hour of his judgment has come. Worship him who made the heavens and the earth, the sea, and the springs of water.'" So God will surely one day bring us into judgment, and whatever that we will do, we will be accountable to everything that we will do. So in the book Adventist Home, page 367 by Ellen G. White reads, "If our people would only put into the cause of God the money that has been lent them in trust, that portion which they spend in selfish gratification, in idolatry, they would lay up treasures in heaven, and would be doing the very work God requires them to do." We should ever remember that in the judgment we must meet the record of the way we use God's money. Much is spent in self-pleasing, self-gratification that does us no real good, but positive injury. If we realize that God is the giver of all good things, that the money is his, then we shall exercise wisdom in its expenditure, conforming to his holy will. So after we return tithes and offering, the remaining money still belongs to God. We are accountable to use it wisely in such a way that God's name is glorified. Someone by the name Edwin Lucha said, "God will not merely judge us in the basis of what we gave, but also on the basis of what we did with what we kept for ourselves." As I've stated, whatever that we kept for ourselves still belongs to God, and it must be used in such a way that God's name is glorified. So that's all for our day 49, and it was a great journey together, and I'm happy and I'm delighted that it was a great 7 week, and I hope we have learned something, and God will surely bless you. Thank you, and God bless.